Hey everybody, it's Jay Ball with Blue Jays Outdoors, and I am super excited. You guys can probably guess this is going to be a video about fishing, but what I'm going to do in this video is actually break down for you my night fishing setup. So I'm going night fishing for the first time tonight for bass. I used to do it when I was a kid growing up for walleye, but never strictly for bass. So been doing a little bit of research online, trying to figure out what lures to use, where to fish. And yeah, so I'm gonna actually show you guys everything that I'm gonna use tonight and why I'm actually gonna use it, because there's a lot of noisy baits, obviously. I mean, when you're at nighttime fishing, you want to be able to have a lot of noise. It's gonna be raining tonight too, so there's gonna be a lot of noise on surface. So most lures I'm gonna be throwing tonight are gonna have a really loud sound. So the first lure that I'm actually gonna throw is just a good old jitterbug. You know, I've got this set up on my spinning rod. This is a 7-foot medium heavy fast action tip. This is the Bionic Blade Bass Pro Shop version. I really love these rods. They're, you know, really good action. They're really multi-purpose. I got a Lew's 300 or Lew's Mach 2 300 series speed spool. This is normally my Ned fishing rod. I know it's only 8-pound test leader with 10-pound fluorocarbon, or it's a 12-pound fluorocarbon leader or 8-pound fluorocarbon leader with, I think it's 10 or 12-pound power probe braid. So I'm gonna have this one on really light drag. It's probably too light for this setup, but you know, it's always a fun fight when you do light tackle fishing. Second lure that I'm gonna have tied on is a Spro poppin' frog. This really dark, kind of almost, you know, spotted, I don't know, watermelon, kind of pumpkin colored. But this is gonna be on my heavy frog rod. So this is a Lew's Speed Stick, paired with my Lew's Speed Spool, a bait caster. So 65-pound braid, so I can really horse those fish, especially out of the lily pads I'm gonna be fishing tonight. So gotta have a poppin' frog. Two differences between those frogs is two different sounds. That hula popper makes that hula, hula, hula sound, something for the fish to key on, but that poppin' frog, you can really make a big splash with it. So it just depends on what they're really trying to key in on tonight. But again, it's gonna be raining. There's gonna be a lot of noise on the surface, so I gotta try to change it up. One lure I'm really excited to use is the Wapple Plopper. So this is in that the black finish. This is on my tried and true Wapple Plopper rod with it's an Abu Garcia. I've got it with both our Abu Garcia rod and reel combo. 20-pound braid with a 15-pound fluorocarbon leader with a barrel swivel. It's very important that you add a barrel swivel to your Wapple Ploppers, because if these things get hung up in the grass or the fish start spinning, they can really spin your lineup. So this lure is going to be my first one I throw. I really love throwing a Wapple Plopper during the day. At night, it should be really good. Another really good tried and true, you know, nighttime bait / low light condition bait is a buzz bait. But what you might notice is mine's set up a little bit different. So actually I take the skirt off of my buzz bait, and I do that for in the daytime because it's a little bit different profile than most buzz baits that are being thrown, because they typically have a skirt on it. But I take the skirt off, and something that I do too, if I know I'm not going to be fishing around a lot of grass or a lot of heavy cover, is I will actually add a stinger treble hook on the back. So that the same stinger hooks I use for jigging for walleye on my jigs, I put the exact same stinger hook on the back of my buzz bait, and you would be surprised at how many fish actually get stung by that stinger hook as they come up in short bites. So especially at night, I'm thinking they're going to be short biting this thing, so that's why I put the stinger hook on. One of the subsurface baits I'm going to be using is a Smithwick. I really like Smithwick. I'm going to be using this as a jerk bait here, and it's got a rattle in it, so that's another reason why I want to use it. And also that it's black and orange, so the fish should be able to key in on it in those really low light, especially dark conditions. And the reason why I want to throw this is because the lake I'm going to be fishing actually has walleye in it. So the walleye at night are going to push those minnows up shallow, up into the grass. So hopefully maybe I can stick a few walleye too with the Smithwick. And then last but not least, another tried and true bait that I've done research on is a spinner bait. I know you guys like to use, or a lot of people like to use the black ones and the purple ones at night. Well, I don't have any of those, but I know willow blades are pretty popular. So I'm just going to use this bluegill colored willow blade spinner bait. And between the Smithwick and this are going to be probably the only two subsurface lures that I use up, probably until the sun comes up, then I'll switch it up, throw a swim jig or whatever. But I think what's really going to help these fish tonight key in on these lures is I'm going to put lure lipstick on all these subsurface lures. So not only are they going to be able to key in on the sound, the vibration, but they're also going to be able to track that scent. And that's one thing that's really nice about the natural fear pheromone in lure lipstick is all bait fish naturally secrete the fear pheromone that's actually concentrated in lure lipstick. Plus there's anise oil, a few other fish oils, so it really gives the fish something to key in on. So I'm really excited tonight to get out on the water and do this. So I'm going to try to get as much video as I can. I'll make another video afterwards, but I just wanted to show you guys my breakdown for night fishing. So again, my name's Jay Ball, Blue Jays Outdoors. Really appreciate you guys' time. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification button so you guys know whenever I post new videos. Please follow me on Facebook at Blue Jays Outdoors LLC, and I'm also on Instagram, blue_J_maple_syrup. You guys are awesome, and remember, showing gratitude is the quickest way to change gratitude. See you guys next time.